That sudden gripping pain in the middle of the night. It robs you of your rest, but it also steals something more, your sense of freedom. It is a chain that binds you. But what if the key to breaking it was not a medicine, but a deeper understanding of your own body? The third food we will discuss is a secret to inner strength. Stay with me, for this final insight connects everything. Earth's foundation. We spend so much of our lives reaching upwards, reaching outwards. We build our careers, our families, our homes. We fill our minds with information, with plans, with worries about tomorrow. In this constant striving, it is so easy to forget where we stand. We forget the ground beneath our feet. Our legs, these incredible pillars that carry us through the world, become afterthoughts. They function silently, day after day, until one night they cry out. The cramp is not just a muscular contraction. It is a desperate call from your body, a plea to return home, to find your foundation once more. It is the tremor in the tree that reveals its roots have become shallow and weak. In this modern world, we have become ungrounded. Our energy resides in our heads, in the glowing screens we hold in our hands. We are like kites without a string, buffeted by the winds of constant distraction and anxiety. This feeling of being adrift, of being insecure, manifests physically. The body expresses what the mind and spirit feel. When we lack a solid foundation in our life, our body can reflect this instability. The cramp is a momentary violent loss of control. It is a physical manifestation of chaos. And so, the first step on this path of healing is not to fight the chaos, but to invite in its opposite, the deep, unshakable stability of the earth. Where do we find this? Not in a pill designed in a laboratory, but in that which grows patiently within the soil. Consider again the humble sweet potato. Let us spend more time with this idea. This root is not an accident of nature, it is a masterpiece of quiet strength. It spends its entire life in darkness and in silence, absorbing the very essence of the ground. It soaks up the steadfast, calming energy of the planet. It holds within its form the principle of groundedness. When you choose a sweet potato at the market, let this be a mindful act. Feel its weight in your hand. Notice its solidness, its density. You are holding a concentrated piece of the earth's own resilience. This is a very different way of looking at food. It is not fuel. It is a form of communication, a transfer of energy from the planet to you. The language of my tradition, the earth element governs the digestive system, the center of our ability to transform what we receive from the world into our own strength. When our earth is weak, we feel worried, we overthink, and our bodies can feel heavy yet ungrounded. Nourishing this center with foods like the sweet potato helps to restore this balance. It strengthens our capacity to digest not only food, but also our life experiences. It helps us to feel more secure and centered in ourselves, which in turn allows our muscles and our entire physical being to relax. The strength we are building here is not the rigid strength of a rock, but the integrated strength of a deeply rooted tree that can sway in the wind. When you finally sit down to eat, let it be an act of complete presence. Turn off the television, put away the phone. Your only task in this moment is to receive. Notice the texture of the food in your mouth. Is it soft? Is it creamy? Notice its subtle, earthy sweetness. Feel the warmth spreading through your stomach. With each bite, you are consciously inviting stability into your body. You are sending a message, a powerful signal to every cell, every nerve, every muscle fiber that they are supported, that they are connected to something solid, enduring, and calm. This is a practice of profound self-love. You are answering your body's call not with a chemical, but with true, holistic nourishment. This path demands a gentle consistency. The feeling of being ungrounded was built over many years of hurried living. Your inner foundation will be rebuilt one mindful meal at a time. Do not seek instant results, for that is the mindset that led to the problem. Instead, seek to enjoy the process itself. Find a quiet joy in the act of connecting with your food, in the ritual of preparing it with care. Each time you do this, you are adding another layer of strength to your roots. You are teaching your body on a very deep level how to hold its ground. This journey to relieve the pain in your legs begins in this humble, powerful partnership with the earth. It is a return to simplicity, to the source of all true and lasting strength. Flowing river. Having established our foundation upon the earth, we must now consider another essential principle of life: movement. A body free from pain, a body that feels young and vital, is a body in which life can flow. Think of a pristine mountain spring. The water is constantly moving, bubbling up from the earth, tumbling over rocks, making its way down to the valley. It is clear, it is vibrant, and it is full of potential. It nourishes everything it touches. Now, picture a pond where the inlet has been blocked. The water becomes still, stagnant. Over time, it grows murky, life begins to decline, and a foulness sets in. This is precisely what happens within us when our own inner rivers become blocked. A cramp is a powerful, localized instance of this stagnation. It is a dam. The flow of blood, of oxygen, of chi, our vital life energy, is violently arrested. The muscle, deprived of its free-flowing nourishment, seizes up in a knot of protest and pain. This stagnation is not limited to our muscles. It can manifest in our joints as stiffness, in our digestion as bloating, and in our minds as a feeling of being stuck, frustrated, or irritable. The body and mind are a mirror for each other. To heal the physical blockage, we must also address the underlying principle of stagnation throughout our entire being. We must learn to flow again. How do we invite this quality of flowing water into ourselves through nourishment? We look to those things that embody this principle. Look at the vast world of dark, leafy greens: spinach, kale, chard, bok choy. What is their very nature? They are primarily water, but it is water that has been transformed by the alchemy of life. It is water that has absorbed the energy of the sun through photosynthesis and drawn minerals from the earth. This is structured, living water. Observe these plants. They are flexible, they yield, they bend in the wind and dance in the rain. They do not resist, they flow with the forces of nature. When we eat them, we are inviting this very quality of yielding, flexible strength into our tissues. The mineral content of these greens is, of course, important. The presence of magnesium, for example, is well known for its ability to help muscles relax and release. It is nature's own muscle relaxant. But to focus only on the mineral is to miss the larger truth. We are consuming the entire life-giving matrix of the plant. We are consuming the idea of flexibility. The chlorophyll that gives them their deep green color is like liquid sunlight, a potent cleanser and builder of our own blood. In the wisdom of my tradition, the blood is the carrier of chi. If the blood is healthy and flows smoothly, the chi will also flow smoothly, nourishing the sinews, the tendons, and the muscles, keeping them supple and free from cramping. Let us explore the connection to our inner state more deeply. In traditional Chinese medicine, the liver system, which is more a concept of energy than the physical organ, is responsible for ensuring the smooth and harmonious flow of energy throughout the entire body. When this system is constrained, often by stress, frustration, or repressed anger, we experience stagnation. The symptoms are classic: tension in the neck and shoulders, headaches, irritability, and of course, cramping in the muscles. These dark leafy greens, with their flowing and cleansing nature, are said to soothe and nourish the liver system, helping to unclench its energy and restore its natural, easy flow. So when you eat these foods, you are not just helping your leg, you are calming your entire nervous system. The preparation itself can become a practice in letting go. As you wash the leaves, imagine you are also washing away the day's stress and mental clutter. Let the clean, cool water be a reminder of your own inner potential for purity and clarity. If you make a salad, see it as an act of creation, a bringing together of fresh, vibrant, living elements. Contrast this with a heavy, oily, or overcooked meal, which can contribute to that feeling of sluggishness and stagnation. The choice to eat fresh living foods is a choice to promote that same aliveness within yourself. True hydration is not just about the quantity of water you drink, but the quality of the water-rich foods you consume. They hydrate your tissues from the inside out. Imagine a dry, brittle sponge. If you try to bend it, it will crack and break. Now imagine a sponge that is moist and full of water. It is pliable, flexible, and resilient. Our fascia, the connective tissue that surrounds all our muscles, is like this sponge. When we are dehydrated and our inner rivers are low, our tissues become dry and brittle, prone to sticking together and causing painful knots. By consuming these water-rich living greens, we are rehydrating this inner sponge, making our whole body more supple and less prone to seizing up. Each bite is an invitation to release, to soften, to let go of the rigidity that causes pain. You lay the foundation with the earth, and now you water it with the river, allowing life to flow freely once more. Inner sun. We have laid our solid foundation with the stability of the earth. We have encouraged the movement and cleansing of our inner rivers. We have created a body that is grounded and ready to flow. Yet, there is one more essential element, a force that animates and invigorates all of life. It is the principle of warmth, of fire. It is the sun. Without the sun, the earth would be a frozen, barren rock. The rivers would be solid ice. There would be no movement, no life. Within each one of us exists a reflection of this celestial fire. We have our own inner sun. In my tradition, this is the very source of our vitality, our metabolic heat, our yang qi. It is the engine that drives every function of our body. As we journey through the seasons of our life, particularly as we move into the wisdom of our later years, this inner sun can sometimes begin to lose its brilliance. Our inner fire can start to burn a little less brightly. This can manifest as a feeling of coldness, not just in our hands and feet, but as a deeper internal chill. Our circulation may become less efficient. Our digestion might feel slow and weak. Our energy levels might wane. A leg cramp, seen through this lens, is a profound symptom of this inner cold. It is a place where the vital warmth of the body is failing to penetrate. The cold causes contraction, stiffness, and stagnation, creating the perfect conditions for the muscle to violently seize. The darkness of the night is when our body's temperature is naturally at its lowest, which is why these cramps so often strike when we are at our most vulnerable. The third food, the final key, is not about structure or flow alone. It is about actively rekindling this sacred inner fire. It is about tending to your own sun. This is the most powerful piece of the puzzle, for it is the catalyst that activates all else. And the food that most perfectly embodies this warming, dispersing, and invigorating energy is the fiery root of ginger. Please do not dismiss this as a mere spice for flavoring. Ginger is one of the most revered medicines in all of Asia. Its nature is pungent and hot. When you taste it, you feel it immediately. It doesn't just sit in your stomach. It creates a sensation of warmth that radiates outwards from your center. Its energy is expansive. It pushes, it moves, it breaks through blockages. This is the deeper insight I promised. The sweet potato builds the house. The leafy greens put water in the pipes, but the ginger turns on the furnace. Without this warmth, the foundation is just cold clay and the water is stagnant and icy. The ginger brings life to the system. It is a powerful mover of blood and qi. Where there is cold, ginger brings heat. Where there is stagnation and pain from that cold, ginger disperses it. It is the direct antidote to the contraction and coldness that lies at the very root of this type of cramp. Adding fresh ginger to your life is a conscious act of taking charge of your own internal climate. You are deciding that you will not let the cold settle in. You are becoming the keeper of your own flame. This shifts our entire perspective from passive to active. We are no longer just preventing a problem. We are actively cultivating a state of profound vitality. We are becoming a co-creator of our own health. The ritual of preparing it is a powerful practice. Take a fresh piece of ginger root, slice it thinly. Notice the fragrant, spicy oils that are released. Place these slices in a cup. Pour hot water over them and watch as the steam rises. Inhale that pungent, warming aroma. As you do this, you are engaging all of your senses. You are preparing not just a beverage, but a potion of vitality. As you sip this tea, imagine its warmth spreading from your solar plexus all the way down your legs to the tips of your toes. Visualize it melting away any coldness, any stiffness. This practice extends far beyond just your leg cramps. It touches every aspect of your being. When your inner sun is bright, your digestion improves because you have the fire to transform food properly. Your immunity is stronger. Your mood can lift as the warmth dispels feelings of lethargy or sadness. You are cultivating your zhang qi, your upright and righteous energy that protects you from external and internal harm. The strength we are speaking of now is the strength of vitality itself. A warm, well-circulated muscle is alive. It is supple, resilient, and responsive. A cold muscle is a stiff muscle, starved of the life-giving flow it needs. So this is the complete picture, the sacred trinity of self-healing. First, you connect to the earth, building a foundation of stability so you are no longer adrift. Then you invite the flowing river, cleansing your body and mind of stagnation and promoting flexibility. And finally, you awaken your own inner sun, filling your entire being with the warmth and vital energy that drives all of life. This final step, this conscious choice to cultivate warmth, is what unites the other two. It animates the foundation, it propels the flow. It is the spark of life itself. True strength is not found in fighting against our bodies. It is found in a return to harmony. By listening deeply to the messages your body sends, like the cry of a cramp in the night, and responding with the simple, profound wisdom of nature, you are doing more than just ending a pain. You are embarking on a journey of self-discovery and renewal. You are learning to nourish your roots, to clear your inner rivers, and to tend to your own sacred fire. This is the path to a strength that is not brittle but resilient, a vitality that is not fleeting but enduring and radiant. For years, I dreaded going to sleep because of the leg cramps. I tried everything my doctor said. After watching this, I realized I wasn't treating my body with kindness. I started with the sweet potatoes, just preparing them quietly like he said. Then I added the greens and ginger tea. It's been a month and the cramps are gone. But it's more than that. I feel calmer, more connected to myself. Thank you for teaching me that the answer wasn't in a pill, but in how I live.